All right. Okay. Oh, that's where we were. We cleared chapter 10. Okay, only like 6 more chapters? That's good. I can live with this. In the City of Water. Oh, yeah. The Ayane chapter.
So...
Excuse you? Okay. Wow, that didn't kill anyone? Wow, hard game. Okay. Yeah, this is, of all the chapters for me to jump into from Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, this is, actually, I think Rachel's chapter is probably worse. Just, the enemies in this game really don't play to Rachel's strengths, even in this version of her character that's more capable. Man, why do the enemies have more health in this game than they did in the original Sigma? That's the thing that I think that's really bothering me right now, is they have more health if you don't manage to delimb them than an enemy did in the first game. Unless you were like maybe specifically doing a challenge run or something. She launched it? Ow. Low key though, respect on Ayane for being able to launch the Lycans. Even Ryu can't do that. And also, again, with the projectile button being the interact button, why? At least in this game, your projectiles aren't a theoretically limited resource for everything that isn't the basic shuriken. Getting kind of low on health there. Oh, not only do they have more health, it's like the fiend version of the ninjas. I'm just noticing that. Also, that probably would have just straight killed me on Master Ninja. Good old unresponsive controls for a moment there. See, the thing that's actually kind of pissing me off about this is Ayane does have some pretty cool moves, like that move. Let's see. X, 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 Y. So X, 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 Y, and then when you land, it goes into an on landing. Like, that's a cool combo in this game. Like, I don't know, it's just, she could have been so much better. Okay. I was trying to... Good job keeping up with the action, camera. Nice. The amount of attacks that just don't flow properly. Okay. Okay, good to know. That does kill them. I wasn't expecting, was it... I don't know where the essence came from to make that a full UT. And dead. Okay. That was a very anticlimactic, just straightforward, dead. Excuse you? Definitely not what my inputs are here. Hey. Good to know that, despite a lot of its attempts, it is still Ninja Gaiden 2 on the underneath it all. Get to do things like obliteration techniques on headless corpses. Okay. I like how he misses me super easily so many times, and then it's like... And then suddenly he has perfect aim. Excuse you? Did they just dodge a counterattack? They dodged a counterattack. What the fuck? That's just not okay. That is like... I have very strong opinions on that. Okay. Keep getting pestered by their shuriken. Good. Wait, hold on a second. Crap. Okay, are you fucking serious? So, I'll explain here what just got me mad. I was trying to dodge towards the wizard to, one, avoid the fire erupting from beneath me, and to, you know, close the gap. Enemy got in my way just perfectly so that I didn't move at all. Thanks, Ayane. All right, one left. All right. That was all nonsense. And no upgrading my weapon. And of course I have a separate resource pool from Ryu, so I don't get to have fun with all the oodles and oodles of cash that I collected as Ryu. Okay. Alright, that's you. Oh, good. Somehow her kicks destroyed their arms. I'm okay with this turn of events. She seems to be having an easier time de-limbing enemies here than I remember her having Oh, there we go. The first time I played this. Okay. Oh no. How did you miss them? Bang. Serves you both right. Excuse you. So she kind of has her own version of like the flying swallow Azuna drop. Okay. The directions that she moved there made absolutely no sense with what I actually was telling her to do on my controller. I saw you trying not to go for the wizard. This game's auto-targeting will side with the AI if it gets a chance to. It's kind of crazy. Fine. What? Die already. What a well-balanced and thought-out combat system. Huh? Game, that is not how hitboxes work. Ah, man, this is annoying. Good, good. Taking advantage of my inability to move while I was recovering from killing his friend to get a guaranteed hit on me. Good, good, good. Man, this game has a lot of bullshit going on in it sometimes. Excuse you? That's the opposite of how Ninja Gaiden AI is supposed to work. You're supposed to go for the enemy that's closest to you, that's still up, and not aim for the one that's down. Unless they're really far away from you, and it would be very inconvenient for you to target the one that is down, or still down or something, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of, is the game was like, oh, it would be really inconvenient for you, wouldn't it, if this attack that you're trying to do happened to hit the wrong guy. God damn it, what the hell? Because I know that's the way that works in the first game, and it's supposed to be the way it works in this game too, is you will target preferentially an enemy that is still up rather than one that has been knocked down. Because I guess they thought that enemies that are down are at least temporarily neutralized. Man, Sigma 2 is really weird. The way that it'll just sometimes be like, oh, you have a small chance that's still there of delimbing an enemy, which means that you still have that slight chance of getting the instant kill by knocking a head off. But then you also have all these other times where it's like you don't deal them an enemy, so you just have to work through their entire health bar, which is inflated to all hell because they couldn't make as many enemies work on the PlayStation 3. Like this guy. Fucking action hero over here, not dying until that happened. Like, Jesus. At least we hit our checkpoint. Nice compressed audio.
Well, if it is.
Oh, okay, it's an intentional effect. I take back my dig.
You're the Spider Ninja Clan's witch. I thought you died a long time ago. Where is the eye?
You've got some fight in you. Is this what you're looking for?
What have you done?
I'll show you the power of the dragon's eye.
All right. Oh. Ow. Huh? Make up your mind, game. Huh? Oh god, what's happening? Oh god, what's happening? That attack seems to be really quick and have quite a lot of range to it. Oh. It's like you're a lesser Resetsu. There we go. I didn't feel pressured to particularly learn that boss because I just had the healing items to outlast it. Which, granted, I feel like is how I usually approach Ninja Gaiden bosses, and it's why I suck at so many of them. But then also, a lot of the bosses really are just obnoxious. So, like Awakened Alma. Awakened Alma is obnoxious even if you do try to outlast her, because, like, you can just... RNG can just be like, you don't get to hit her today. What's wrong? Oh, it's her. What's her name? I think she's literally just teased in this game. You get to play as her in Razor's Edge, but she's not really meaningfully in Razor's Edge. Alright, we're done with Ayane, so we don't have to worry... Oh no. Oh no. I will play with this costume if I'm going to be forced to play Heart of Darkness. I might as well do it in a costume that I enjoy using. Okay. Ugh. This, I think, is my least favorite chapter in Ninja Gaiden 2. Not just Sigma 2, Ninja Gaiden 2 as well. Oh boy, we get to upgrade something, perhaps? Boom, 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 boom. Sure. I like the tonfa. Wow. Just spent 50,000 essence that I just freely had available because, of course. Oh, that's right. Are you serious right now? Okay. I do remember they took out all of the water combat, or at least all the combat that is supposed to be on water. So that's probably a highlight or a positive. I think I do like this chapter better in Sigma 2, honestly. Which is a really weird thing to say about any level between the Xbox version of Ninja Gaiden 2 and Sigma 2. But yeah, this is the one case where I'm like, oh yeah. Oh no, never mind, they still keep this section in. I think they just took out the robots in the water, which granted is not nothing, but was about to say, there's no way that's gonna fucking work. Oh yeah, they changed the layout here too. All right. I mean, to be fair, it says a lot that the worst part of this is the part of it that is kept the same as in the original. So almost there. Still have this guy. For some reason it didn't start running on water. And the way just suddenly transitions to the different music. Oh my god. Yeah, this game, this level is just not fun. I always remember feeling extra burnt out about everything surrounding this level. Because, like, all the best ones... I don't know, it's really hard to explain how much I dislike this level and why. Because I usually really like swamp levels in games. I know this isn't the swamp, it's it's just like a jungle. But, like, it is meant to evoke Heart of Darkness, the famous work of literature. And if its job was to invoke feelings of utter misery and just wishing you were somewhere else, then it does a pretty good job at that. Bravo. However, I just gotta say, I don't think that's quite what they were actually going for. Also, my mind causes me to blank out this entire section even exists. Also, the scythe is so fucking good for this. I'm realizing now, looking at this, that, like, hearing how people reacted to Ninja Gaiden 2, they might have looked at levels like this and took it as their inspiration for the level design of a lot of Ninja Gaiden 3, and that's only the really shitty linear parts, though, apparently. That's probably being very unfair. I'm sure many people's livelihoods were taken care of by making Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. However, it is definitely an interesting case of a game being forced into being something that it very clearly was not meant to be, to meet a market and someone else's vision. Oh. I like how the scythe is just so strong that even without delimbing, it still bullies enemies enough that it's like... Huh? A little bit of air juggling. Make myself happy. Also, they cut out the worm fight, which is probably the worst boss in this game. So I can't really hate them for that either. Even if they did keep this part in. Okay. Oh, look at that. My last ultimate technique also broke that boulder. And miraculously, we are... Actually, they string this together pretty well, so you could never know that they cut a piece of content there. But it was a piece of content that was worth cutting, if I'm honest. Oh boy, my favorite enemy. Yeah, fuck you. You know what? This is why I got the tonfas ready. Because even if they don't kill with an ET like they used to, they still fucking do pretty ridiculous things. Oh no, they still kill with an ET. What am I saying? Double D limb. That's some really questionable hitboxes on that, but okay. Wow, that heals for a lot more of my HP than I remember. It's just those... It was just the two worms? Okay, you know, credit where it's due to Sigma 2. Normally, cutting content is one of those things that's like, oh, why would you do that? But this is one of those cases where it's like, it's still a bad level, but they cut content from the bad level that was bad. So it's like, how mad can I really be? I think the Tonfa was more entertaining to use against them. Yeah, this, I mean, it's more ornate, but this really is just the sort of shit they would do in Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. Or Ninja Gaiden 3, rather. Really? Look how they massacred my boy! Alright. What about these guys? Wait. Okay, you can just shoot the fish in the water here. I mean, I guess in a way that makes them better than the fish in Sigma 1, and way also better than their versions in Vanilla 2, but like, I don't know. The ones in Vanilla 2 were fucking annoying. There's the chest over here. I don't remember what's in this chest. Let's find out together. I guess that's kind of worth it. I was short a little bit on health. Sorta. Also, no tests of valor. Which is... Also, I found the health and then immediately get to the heal and save statue. No blacksmith here, huh? Also, I'm already... I was at 30,000 something after buying stuff initially. Now I'm back up to over... whatever this amount is. We're just gonna do this for all these guys first. You know, one thing I didn't think to ask is, did they mess around with the Tonfa power any to account for the fact that it's going to be way worse at killing enemies in general if it can't, if the DLM rate is lower? What's another weapon we haven't used in a bit? Emma's Fang? Sure. Good talk. Okay. This over here. Also, this level is ugly as sin. And that's not really the developers of... Well, it kind of is the developers of Sigma 2's fault, because there are a lot of the same people that also made Regular 2. It looks bad in that game as well. I don't know. This is like... This might be the ugliest level in this game, thinking on it. Like, there's some really cool stuff in this game, and this is probably the ugliest level. And it's a jungle, which is supposed typically not the ugliest level in a game. Although thinking on it, Xbox 360 generation and before, maybe jungle levels actually have aged the worst because they tend to have the most going on. And the effects and stuff they use to represent foliage doesn't always hold up after all these years. Were Ryu's eyes yellow there? Didn't they? I know they're green. And they made a point to make them, like, extra, like, piercing green. But, like, they look very yellow in that cutscene. I'm very frustrated with that turn of events. Okay. Boss time. I even like the weird dragon boss here better than the Quetzalcoatl's that they originally had here. Oh, that's another weird thing. This level's like... I'm just gonna do that first. This level's like supposed to be kind of a play on the Congo, but then it's also got this weird Quetzalcoatl South America thing going on. It's a weird blending of locations that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Okay. And boss time. I think they changed, this cutscene's different, right? Oh, you can even see like where they removed the models of the old ones in that cutscene, because there's even like a little bit of camera shake and stuff from. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I guess I like this guy better, but he's not. He's okay. I don't know. Immediately makes me wish there was a lock on, or a manual lock on in this game that's a little more obvious. Okay. Huh? Good thing that attack doesn't do much. Oh. Okay. I earned that one. Really? That's it? I mean, he made me heal a couple times. That's because, like, I haven't played or fought this boss in a long time. Yeah, this is not a hard boss. Also, low-key, just dropping a dragon on us and then saying nothing about it. Like, aren't dragons kind of a big deal in the lore of these games? Come on. They're kind of the OG fiends, you know? Or were they? I don't remember. And then this is the super metal as hell level where it's raining blood. Still haven't upgraded the dragon sword because it's going to get upgraded automatically, like, in the next chapter. Boom, boom. And ditto, the Dragon's Claw and Tiger's Fang is going to be upgraded again on its own soon. I say soon. It happens like in the last chapter or something stupid, but also just how much you make so much money in this game. It's ludicrous. Lunar's still good. The game just stopped responding to directional inputs for a moment there. Okay. I don't know that I've ever gotten close enough to look at this water before, and it looks N64-ish. Good reminder that this is, or a good general reminder that this is a port of the Vita version. That was supposed to be... That was supposed to be an Azuna drop, but I think I need to press X twice there. I think it's what? Forward Y, Y, X, X, Y? Which is, I think, slightly different from the input from Sigma 1. 8 also, which shares the input, I'm sure, with Black. I think the Lunar was added to Black. It was added either to Black or to the Hurricane packs. I don't think it was in NGO4 originally, right? I don't know. NGO4 is like the only version of that game I haven't played. Okay. I'm okay with that one. Man, that fight was so easy. Getting these weird notifications from Discord. It's only happened twice so far, but it's like, this person and a few others are chatting about this topic. And it's just, there's no special thing. I'll just go and it'll be them. I guess technically, correctly, that is what they're talking about, but like, I don't know, it's weird. Good. Okay, the Lunar. I think the Lunar is the best weapon in this game, hands down. Like, it's... I think they're tied in G2, roughly. Like, there are reasons you'd pick one over the other usually, but... Here, I think it's pretty unquestionable that the Lunar is probably the best weapon. Because it still has the, it still has a lot of the mechanics that made it so good in the original version. Whereas I feel like the Scythe was stepped back a little bit. Farnham! Lunar feels like it's the best because it's one of the easiest to use, but it's not. And high. Yeah, I think that's... So, definitely easiest. I think... I don't know that I have a good argument in support or against that, honestly. Because, like, the 360 UT obviously is super, super good. Right? It's kind of like the Tonfas in that respect, where it has this one easy to pull off move that kills mobs really easily. But then again, this is Ninja Gaiden 2. Even if it's still Sigma 2 and it's not, doesn't apply quite as much, it's still like that kills things pretty quickly and efficiently. Except for this guy apparently, who's just gonna be a hero. I'm not used to seeing the imps in this one. Sigma 2, it's a bit stronger because the new Sigma 2 attack, of course, got boosted to Oblivion. Yeah. The more I play this, the more it really does make me just want to play the original game more. I have a feeling I'll get this done on Master Ninja and then maybe try out Sigma 2 Black, because that does look really good. I have seen you play it a bit. I will say, yeah, this is on PC. I will say, I hate Heart of Darkness less in this version, but that's because it's Heart of Darkness. I really do not like that level. Let's see. Sarigama seems fun to use, even if it isn't upgraded yet. Oh, how are you doing this this fine day? Sigma 2 Black's version of the stage is pretty good. These acid pits have actual fights in them. Oh, that's good. So, so I haven't played through, or I haven't seen a full playthrough of Sigma 2 Black. I know that it's not. I know they change enough of the mechanics that it feels a lot closer to the original version. And then obviously up the enemy count. I know the enemy count in Sigma 2 Black is also, I think it's higher than in the original game in some cases, right? So like, I'm curious how, if we were to say a scale, obviously I think it's fair that Sigma 2 Vanilla is probably at the bottom of the list. But like, if let's say Sigma 2 Black didn't have any of the issues that it gets from being built on Sigma 2, right? Let's say it played as well as in G2. Fair, some parts easier and some parts harder, huh? Fair enough. Let's say you didn't have any of the issues from it being built on Sigma 2, right? And it played just as flawlessly, or as flawed without being as... Words are hard, man. Let's say it's just as flawed as in G2 in terms of how it plays, right? How would you rank the two? Because right now I feel like if the enemies were improved, or if like I'm sorry, if certain encounters were improved, let's say it found a way to make the encounters better in general, right? Or hit a more interesting combination of enemies. There are enough problems with Sigma 2 that I'm sure would carry over, that would make me go like, I don't even know what happened there. But like I've noticed like dropped inputs, just sometimes things aren't as responsive as they should be, things like that. I'm curious. Oh, here we go. Long answer. Say if the mod that has Sigma 2 Black was actually done on vanilla, there would be no doubt it would be the definitive version to play. It's damn good, but it suffers Master Collection curses like hitboxes being trash, moves not connecting, and such things. Yeah. I got to experience a real nice iteration of hitboxes being trash with Ayane earlier. Don't even know what I'm doing anymore. That's good to hear. I have just this weird conniption about modding games that I intend to play through normally already. That doesn't necessarily make sense. Like, I started doing like edited save files of regular Sigma to like start with the weapons after I got platinum on that game, right? That was a weird non-attack from the worm. But yeah, if that's the case, then that is good, and I look forward to actually playing it. It's right now I play this and I'm like, oh god. I played the shit out of Ninja Gaiden 2 on the Xbox 360, like, let's see, it came out in what, 2008? So, yeah, like 14 years ago, 15 years ago. And I played it so much that I actually got burned out on it, because, like, there are some levels in that game, as much as I love the game, and I do, one of my favorite combat systems ever. As much as I love the game, there are some chapters that are such a slog to play. And just, it burns me out. And I remember that burnout feeling every time I get to those, whether I play on my Xbox One or I play the PC version of this. Yeah. I'm not, yeah. I don't even have a thought to finish. I'm gonna do some fights real quick. Good of you to join us, Mr. Van Gelf. Oh. Cheat engine. You know, I have Cheat Engine installed. I don't know that I've ever fully used Cheat Engine on its own, even though I really should just learn how to use it, because so many games I like to play can be enhanced, let's say, by using it. I love it when Sigma 2 forgets what game it is and just lets you get an easy D-limit on an enemy. Yeah, this is why I prefer using the layer. Then it remembers that it's 7. Requires version 7.4. Good looking out. Good looking out. I'll keep that in mind. I don't fucking know. I just want to kill these guys and get it over with now. See, if they died quicker and there were more of them, I would probably like this better than what are they? Gajas? I fucking can't remember the names of the enemies now. The enemies you normally fight here are that, or I just have a trauma response to Master Ninja at this point in G2. It's funny to me, I played through regular NGB so much, or regular NGB and Sigma so much that, like, nowadays I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I can see. My only problem with Gajas is just I haven't. Some of their attacks have the really deceptive reach because of those long slender tails, so they tend to throw me off pretty easily. And the way their guard crush game is brutal as well. Van Gels can go fuck themselves though. Everybody hates Van Gels. Van Gels have only gotten worse since they were first introduced, though, I will say. Thanks. Ooh. I think that was one thing that I was going into this when I first played it, like almost expecting to hate everything about it worse than the original game. And I do think they're more rare than common, certainly. There are the occasional fights that I think or setups that I prefer in this version. But obviously, like, it's really not a question, which is the version. As someone with more insight into Ninja Gaiden 2's ins and outs than I've played Ninja Gaiden 2 a lot, but I never blocked their grab. Oh, really? I've played, this is literally my second playthrough ever of Sigma 2, so that's probably why I didn't realize that. That is actually insane. Why? Block liking grabs too? What the fuck? That is insane. No, you ain't wrong. Here, after these two. Okay, so you can't block that. That's a different grab. He's not trying to grab me. Wrong grab. Dude. Wrong grab. Okay. Okay, maybe I just need to try a different kind of Van Gelf. Good fight. I probably just need to try on a different kind of Van Gelf. That's the sort of thing that happens, right? Smack. Oh! Okay. It's a different weapon to use. I did just upgrade these. I should probably use them a little more. I do love that in a game full of... excuse me, I need to collect my thoughts before I start trying to run my mouth while also pressing buttons and trying to react to this game, even if it is... Anyway, this is one of the only action games that I can think of that I've played where, like, every weapon is good the whole way through. I've played games with fewer weapons and played games with more weapons, and all across the genre, I think this is probably the one, I say this one, as in G2 in general, Sigma 2 or otherwise, where it's like the lowest grade weapon you can have is, like, maybe like a B tier. It's wonderful. Every weapon is viable in its own way. Shoutouts to them ruining that move. Also, there's sometimes just... I'm sure you've noticed this before, and it's the thing you undoubtedly hate about this with a passion. Sometimes I find that, like, I'll be blocking and doing an input to dodge, and the game just doesn't move. And that's definitely gotten me hit several times. True. Every weapon in this game's great, even the ones that aren't. I've seen it argued that the only weapon that arguably isn't fantastic is are the flails, and even then they're so good, just because they're not as good. They don't have as many quick options, at least not in the original game. I am very unaware of the million, quadrillion different changes they made to Sigma 2 versus Vanilla 2, quote unquote. I hate to call it vanilla, by the way, because like vanilla just doesn't get across the correct meaning to me. That was so dumb. Normal NG things. Yeah. I don't know. Is it the price of speed? Maybe. I'm just skipping the cutscenes. Okay. This is dumb. Why does it make that noise every time it gets hit? Make it stop. What an improvement to this fight that was kind of already crap to begin with. Does this game have a quick aim glitch like Razor's Edge does? Because I was just thinking now that would be really handy to have. Because I feel like I was firing at a faster rate earlier. He looked like he was about to break his own rules and do something, so I had to move. I apologize for whatever that did to your ears. That was certainly a choice. And now for Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2's greatest sin. They ruined Ninja Bowling. God damn it. It was funny when it was just a slideshow of gore. The lower you could drop the frame rate, the more points it was worth. Fucking cannon. It really is remarkable to me. Whoa, oh, some guys appeared behind me, okay. Thanks, Ryu. Pretty sure I saw the game breaking some of its own rules regarding enemy targeting earlier as Ayane too. Oh, thanks. It would, there's a downed enemy, like, farther away from me from some enemies that were standing up. And it targeted the downed enemy. Which, of course, was the most inconvenient way for that to possibly play out. Sometimes part of me wonders if that's what's actually going on, is it just picks the target that would be least convenient for you at the time, unless you can just find a way to force it to do what you want. I looked away because I was expecting them to be not dropping in from behind me. Oh, okay. They do not want me to use this UT. I mean, I understand why. Yeah. Sounds, yeah. It's like, you know how it works. When there's an enemy that's downed, especially right next to you, generally that's going to be the enemy that Ryu avoids going for, especially if there are enemies that are up around you. And then this time it was just the opposite, because why would I want to... granted I was playing as Ayane, so who knows, maybe that changed things. Love this tense, exciting music while I'm doing a Muramasa. For the items I don't even need. I'm glad the Tonfas still do an adequate job of bullying and D-levelable enemies in this game, though. I think even Hayashi realized that would have been a step too far. Oh! This is our chance to try it out. Nice plane work. Maybe I need to stop getting so... I couldn't block that! We've got items to burn. Let's try this out. Yeah, I'm holding the block button and it's blocking, and it doesn't block it. Is there a technique to it that I'm not aware of, or is it only for the purple Vangels? Purple Vangels, thank you. Thank you. That is bizarre. And that means there's an inconsistency there. Like, the thing with the Vangels is those ones already fly. They don't need to be further differentiated. Oh my god. Oh my god. Team Ninja, why? See, the Lycans were already kind of not, or kind of, excuse me, pardon my word salad. Lycans were already, like, lacking in threat enough, if that makes sense to me. That's nerfing them like that really just wasn't necessary. Like, yeah, if there's a lot of them and you have body parts like something weird just happened. They don't throw limbs. Oh my god. What? Oh. Everything froze. That's weird. Hang on a second. I'll see what I can do about this. That hasn't happened to me before. Okay, when I look at it in studio mode, things are fine. Other than the fact that the game isn't up. I think Sigma 2 just fucking died. And then it's Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, so to close it, I'm going to have to Control-Alt-Delete. Fucking Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. This might be the worst PC port of a game that I own, honestly. It's pretty bad. Oh my god. That is really impressive. I don't suppose Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 Black fixes that, does it? The whole Sigma 2 can't close thing. What an amazing oversight for a PC port of a game. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Let's do that again. You're gonna hold on, I want to try to keep you alive. Damn it! Oh well. Ryu, you're too good at killing them. Stop! It's fine. Alright. Fair warning, I am really shit at this boss fight. Oh, you know what it was? I bet the game realized that it had to render Elizabeth in her nude form, and it was like, nah, bruh, you're fine. You don't need that. Wait, what? Fucking lore. You know, I say that. I think my love of lore in video games actually comes from finding that in Ninja Gaiden. Because Ninja Gaiden was the first game I could think of that I played where you're playing and you just find these books that you can read through that give you, like, ancient lore in the world.
You'll find no one here.
Which is not typical.
The arrival of the almighty Archfiend in the land of his rebirth.
And where might that be?
That is of no concern to you, Dragon Ninja.
It is occurring to me that Elizabeth is to blood what Bayonetta is to hair, and I can't unthink this thought. So now you have to know about it too.
Elizabeth!
Ruler of blood! Queen of the greater fiends!
It really occurred to me when watching, sorry, I'm having to think about this. It was Guilty. He did some videos where he did different translations of the first game's story, or for some of the first game's cutscenes, and like, here's stuff that's more accurate translations to what's actually in the game. And I was like, oh, this seems better written than what we got in the localization. So it was one of those moments where it's like, wait, how much of my life is a lie? Because I remember so much of the story in these games being so, I won't say terrible, but like, just not particularly well written and engaging. But then that could have just been a shitty English translation. And it's like, oh, really, something that really rocks your world. Whoop. Whoa. Oh. Oh. I love finding out that I'm wasting a damage phase like that. To be fair, the games were made with English in mind first. The whole lip sync is English. That is actually really interesting because, you know, thinking about what I do know about Itagaki, that does make some sense. But that's also really weird to think about. But yeah, just some things in the English version just don't make as much sense, I guess. Shit. I do love that trick. Oop, nope. Games are targeted to the US market, specifically they're less Japanese. Yeah, I do know that. Japanesey. I believe the word is just Japanese. They are less Japanese. But I do take your meaning. Woo. Oh boy. Oh, I missed. Yeah, I'm not good at this boss at all. Right. I did think the first time she grabbed me right before I healed there was, I would call that a very unreactable situation. She's so little health left. There we go. That wasn't so bad. I played it a little overly cautiously compared to how I think I usually play this game in general, but like, it's a good fallback. Just why stop? Why stop for the scythe for damage? Good at making you remember the fundamentals that I feel like this game, well, okay, this game. Ninja Gaiden 2 in particular is very good at making me forget basic things like confirm your hits and stuff like that, and don't necessarily dial in combos. As much as I love Ayane's the true dragon sword in English, and by love, I mean, it's like, when people say these games have bad voice acting, that's the one time where I have to, that's the one thing that immediately comes to mind. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Let me just, I gotta make a change here, because this, I agree with you. This is way worse than the staircase. Where? You know, this calls for something. Yeah. Let me see. Audio controls are not accessible during the game. God damn it, Team Ninja. All right, hang on. Because I got a better piece of music in mind for this because of the state of this chapter. So, excuse me a moment. This is going to be just way too long to set up, but I feel like it's worth it. All right, gonna load that, and while it is loading, oh wait, no, it's gonna stop the game as soon as I start. Fine.
Are you going?
This is what I think of.
I am.
Your father will recover. But his
This is
condition
what I really
is
think
grave.
about this fucking
I see.
change to the level.
Master Ryu?
This is... We're just gonna walk through. Oh my god, even this section's empty? What the fuck? Oh, look, enemies. Oh, and it's dogs, too. Okay. Indeed. So, I like everything from the start of the level to the first save point was replaced with just 3 demon dogs. That's fucking crazy. Oh, excuse me. 5? Nope, 6. Oh, 7? Oh my god, 7. Okay, so this is a... So I think this was worth it for the bit. However, this is that the piece may be public domain, but I don't know if that performance is. God damn it. Anyway, that was just... This was a choice, that's for sure. All right, I'll go ahead and give it its music back, I guess. Man. But at least one of the best fights in the game. The cherry tree still in the... Oh, wait, that's also gone. Ah. Yeah. Oh, more dogs. That's what this level needed. I will say, I'm not the biggest fan of the archers, but, like, surely there was an alternative to just doing this to the level. This one does make a lot more sense, though, as a game, if you think of it as the Nintendo Hard iteration of the series. So, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that Gleaming Blade went into that in this game. I thought the regular combo would go into that in this game for some reason, even though it's never been the case. It's like, whatever. It's not like there are enough enemies around to punish me for it anyway. Man. Oh, these guys? Why does just tapping Y do that much damage? I know it's the true dragon sword, but like, what? Oh, he left. Not sure what the timing is on that. Oh, okay. Convince Hayden in G2, there's no way director in his right mind would do this to a game he likes. True! I'm sure part of it is also that, like, so, like, what my mind goes to is, like, with Neo, the way they had gotten so much fan feedback through, like, the alpha and the beta before they released that game. It does make me think of that. I think there just was no mechanism for getting good feedback on this, on top of it probably having a tight deadline, on top of him just not... That's the most charitable way I can probably put it, is he didn't know what he was doing. Trying not to assume malice, but I have a hard time disagreeing with you on this also. Ah, that's so weird. I forgot they changed it to be more like how it flows in Sigma. That's not an obliteration technique, Ryu. Oh, I see. I think the purple guy faked having an arm cut off or something. And one more. Oh yeah, Dojo and save point. I am pretty sure we still have killed less enemies in this chapter so far than are in the opening section before you even reach the save point. So like, it is what they did to this level is probably the most egregious thing in this game. Shit. I, for some reason, did not recognize that as a grab incoming. That's so much content, just gone. I'm such a chump to getting grabbed by Risetsu. Yeah. God damn it, Ryu. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. God damn. Still recovering from that. Come on. Oh. Okay. I just have zero luck when it comes to ultimate techniques on this guy with the dragon sword, apparently. Whoa! Okay. Okay. We made it through. Oh man. See, this is just for making me remember. Oh! I'm a little surprised by enemies here. That's well done. Also, Windmill Shuriken not in the game. Makes me sad. Oh my god. That's actually stupid. I remember the relay from a few months back and seeing JTB play this level and just being like, holy fuck. Because you know, I played through chapter 11 a couple times on Master Ninja. I know how fucking insane it is. And he did really well. It's like, what the fuck? That relay was a good time. I just automatically went up there because this game stopped being Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 for a moment and started being Ninja Gaiden Sigma. I played through that game way too many times. What was the head? Was the head over here? I don't even remember. It doesn't fucking... Wait, hold on. I don't remember that being there, but okay. It doesn't fucking matter. Does it? What if it's a Jewel of the Demon Seal? Does it matter in this game? I don't think it matters. Missed it already? Okay. Is it something that I can go back for? Does not look like it is. It's whatever. It was a jewel, but who cares? Thank you. You get it. Oh. Was not expecting him to do a windmill slash there. Oh my god. Stay down. Fucking Sigma 2 health bars. I love that they can grab, or they can dodge your counterattacks. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Here we go. That was like the least attractive possible camera angle for that UT. Just what a choice. Oh, I got interrupted. That's a little disappointing. Good to know that still works. Glad the instant dude. Oh! I was not expecting archers. This game has been lacking in so much in archers late that I was just not expecting them. Oh. At least it took a head off. In terms of how it looks, it's honestly the Kusarigama has one of my favorite ultimate techniques. I wish it was a little more powerful. But like, I don't know, dude. Yeah. I don't even have it upgraded. Maybe that's part of my problem. Good job, Ryu. Okay. It is one of the most interesting weapons to use in this game. Definitely more... It's a lot less straightforward than other weapons to learn, for sure. Excuse me while I, oh, never mind, it ended. I was gonna be like, taking advantage of the never-ending UT to just grab a drink of something, but, no. No, yeah. Just whiffed. I feel like Sigma 2 made like ooh. 260 YY is one of the highest damage single strings in the game. Yeah. Yeah. It's just it's a very different controlling weapon, and I like the way that part of the way it separates its heavy and light attacks is which end of it you're using. It was just a very fascinating weapon moveset, and I feel like it kind of started in this game where like every weapon has to have a very similar input for an Azuna drop, right? Like XY, XX, XY for an Azuna drop starts to become just standard fare on so many weapons, and it raises edge when we continue it, and I know that's partly because they literally built the weapons on the DLC stuff because they threw that game together in a few months. But like, it was a very good, different feeling weapon that like, I feel like a lot of weapons started to feel way more similar as they went on. I don't know, dude. I know I don't need to reach hard to find people willing to bash NG3 with me, but if I had to articulate a very specific reason why beyond gesturing at NG3. Yeah. Oh, I forgot they also forced you to use those. Ryu, stop! He's already dead. Oh. I mean, you're making me sad. Although I will say that's not like, put aside the difference in mechanics, it's not that much crazier than the fight that's already here. Ryu, please stop whipping that attack. I don't care that I just tanked some damage to do it. That looked cool as fuck. I was hoping to launch him, but then Ryu automatically did a an OT, and I was like, well, how much do I care about the item down there? I don't. I didn't know that pressing RB would cause that to happen. Oop. Wonderful. Pardon me for also expecting maybe somewhat consistent control things. I don't remember RB ever causing you to fall from something like that. It's weird. Also, I'm not sure I was a fan of taking this area from the first game and then making it all gray. Like, I think it's cool as fuck that you come back here, or that you come through here, and basically just get to go in the opposite direction. That's awesome, but like, I just wish it wasn't so gray. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't, that's such a small thing. When the quarters are this close, you can almost convince yourself that it's an intense fight. Hello? Oh, okay. That's what I did this all for. Accidentally. Anyway, at some point I was trying to say that, I feel like this game was like 5 steps back with maybe 1 step forward with some things. Like, I generally like the way bow aiming works, with the way that it snaps to an enemy and stays locked onto them. And like, I like some of the changes they made to Heart of Darkness, for example. Like, removing fights ain't cool, but that level was so shit that it's like kind of almost like removing shit content. Removing the worm boss wasn't bad either. But then that's like the only cut content I can think of in the game where I'm like, eh. You hate the bow here? I get it. Screw auto aim. I kind of get it, but then I always felt like the bow aiming was always so slow and janky compared to your melee combat that I just kind of, I like the feel of the snappier bow combat. Feels more consistent with the rest of the game. Oh, that's it? We're done here already? Okay. Also, just another thing they did to this level. Look at what they did to this Muramasa cutscene, man. Like, it's still cool and all, but like, it's so much cooler when they literally fall to pieces. That's fair. The fact that they removed the UTs and okay. I like the bow auto aim. I don't like the lack of UTs on the bow. So I probably wasn't clear enough on that. That is among the 5 steps back on the bow. But
so I've been waiting for you.
Because like, imagine
I'm glad you made it.
Imagine that, but with the
I'd
UT. I don't know.
expect nothing less from
That's
a
why.
dragon ninja.
That's true, but it doesn't work.
Your ancestors imprisoned the
Here you can't
Archfiend
manually?
deep within this mountain.
Once you're over an enemy, yeah, you can't manual aim anymore. You can, I think you can force it to go off of an enemy, but I get your meaning.
Here, take this. You'll need your strength.
And also the auto aim. The auto aim in these games is never good. Like, let's just be like, I've never been in a situation where I'm like, I can completely rely on the auto aim in this game and not expect any disappointment. Every time I try to rely on auto aim in any of these games, I'm always like, oh shit. They really did fucking just yeet an entire, like, fucking field out of this level. Don't mind me if as I take some Azuna drop iframes. Please stop trying to do shit like that to me. I'm pretty sure if this was vanilla in G2, I would have gotten grabbed there. I'm doing so many things that would get me killed so quickly. Neat. You know, anytime I start to think, oh wow, maybe this game is pushing back against me a little more than I thought, I find an item and I look and see that I still have full items and I've been doing everything basically itemless, and I'm like, oh, maybe not. And also, like, without even intentionally farming essence, I have almost 100,000. It's fucking ridiculous. Wow, that was very efficient. I'm reminded of when I was doing the dual swords playthrough in NG2 on Master Ninja, and I was like failing really hard at Wolf for some reason. I think it's because he has just certain moves that kill me way quicker than I'm expecting in that fight. But I think it was like the first time I got through the Wolf fight. Maybe it was even the second time. And I might have died to the Lycans there before. In the part after, the way that it auto-equips the Eclipse Scythe for you at the end there, or after Wolf and right before you fight the Lycans, I accidentally pressed the Y button. Like, I think I was like spamming buttons to try to get through the cutscene. I pressed Y, and it did like, it just did some quick move, and it immediately beheaded a Lycan. So I had to reload the save. It was so fucking annoying. I'm surprised it hadn't happened to me on any of my other solo weapon playthroughs, honestly, that I can think of. Weapon upgrading free, supposed to make all the items in the shop cheaper. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then once you collect all the skulls, you go into the higher difficulties, and it's like, oh. Oh, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. I was like pressing buttons. Maybe I just didn't think to change weapons, and I was like, oh shit, I'm charging a UT with the equipped scythe out. So before the UT went off, I did that, and a Lycan came in and got beheaded. And I was just like, fuck! God damn it. Sigma 2, the enemies are fucking unbreakable walls until they decide to be made of tissue paper again. Ooh. Here's a thought that you might find disagreeable. Okay, this really fucking sucks. It's not related to this, I promise. It just jumped to the same fire pillar again. Alright, I need to swap weapons. How do you feel about being able to Izuna drop Genshin in the first fight against him in this game? I think it only works, it might work in the second fight as well, but like he eventually learns to not let you do that to him. But it's yeah. Ruin the boss. So works in all fights. I think he makes you work a little harder for it in the follow-up fights compared to here, or compared to the first one. Okay. So, except being Genshin. See, I like the idea of a move working on him in one fight, and then like the second or third fight, it not. If they made that little change, so that in the first fight against him, you could Izuna drop him, and then in every subsequent fight you couldn't, and maybe he had some little counter to it, that would be awesome. I think that'd be cool. Launches him easy, you can loop him. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. I rescind my opinion. Yeah, if he was immune to it in subsequent fights, I think it would actually be pretty cool. That way it's not just the same fight every time, but with minions. Until it's not with minions. Although I will say there is something kind of neat. Oh. There is something kind of neat conceptually also about by the time you get to him here, just being able to curb stomp him. Because you're that much stronger compared to how you started. Just gonna... Woo. Yeah. That's one thing about Ninja Gaiden that I do think is a hot take of mine, is that I don't care for a lot of the bosses in most of the games. There are some that I have learned to appreciate as a result. And there are some that I have learned, and what I've learned is that even when you know them, they still suck. Mostly Awakened Alma, and I'm probably just really salty about doing the solo weapon playthroughs and discovering how fucking hard she is to fight with a heavy weapon. But that's probably part of it. But just, there's a certain randomness to enemies in these games that I don't always appreciate. And I feel like even with some of the bosses that are less random, it's still like bleh. Genshin is a counter example to that, though. I do like his fight.
So, you made it.
Genshin.
It erupts. Do you understand what this means?
The Archfiend quickens.
I say that, I'm probably being
Never concerned.
uncharitable also, because I'm
All
thinking of like
before
some
me
fights are
cruel
just...
and arduous.
Oof.
Our time has come. Your lifeblood shall spill, and you shall die.
Appreciate the caps on "you shall die." Really gets the point across there. All right, now I have to. Now I'm curious. Thanks. Oh my god. You were not kidding. How do you... Alright, props to him for that. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. You were not kidding. Holy fuck. XY even easier. Gotcha. The most recent Ninja Gaiden I've played is Ninja Gaiden Sigma, so I'm still used to the... If I'm used to the lunar at all, I'm probably still used to the forward Y for launching. XY I'm thinking is swing poke instead of launcher. Yeah.
Not end this way, Genji.
I do find it kind of fucked up that when you first fight Genshin, okay, a Master Ninja, you first fight him, you're in the burning room and you have the IS ninjas. Second time you fight him, you're in the fucking airship and there are IS ninjas. This time you fight him and it's just him. I don't know. Kind of messed up to me. Writing my error. At least it didn't ruin Genshin. Yeah. I know I broke a cardinal rule by jumping in their presence, but oh, that's right. Huh? I'm risking so much every time I jump around them, and I know it. Unless they just don't work that way for some reason here, too. What next? Is it Marbus next? Marbus is next, isn't it? Oh god. Why is the camera pointed this way? I didn't realize that was a gold Van Gelf all the way over there shooting fireballs at me. Alright. Thanks, game. Oh. That is not the one I was hoping you would target, Ryu. I'm so glad you did that, though. Okay. If there was one more, I would have been like, wow, that seems like an uncharacteristically high enemy count. but then there wasn't. Also, low-key, I like this change. I would rather fight Marbus here than the dual armadillos.
I never expected you to come to the underworld of your own free will.
Ironic? I don't care what you call it. Stay out of my way.
Such a fool. I'm not going to let a perfectly good chance of revenge slip through my fingers. The time has come to settle scores.
Also, I kind of dig the little updated version of Marbus's music here. Whoop. Oh. Whoop. Kill the minions! Okay. Oh. That's right. Is every... Ow. I was expecting him to do the stop thing that he does. Okay. It was really weird. I played Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge before I played this version of Ninja Gaiden 2, so it was like... So when you fight Marbus in that game, as like a bonus enemy, it's like, I was like, whoa, what is this moveset? It's so different. Then I realized they just took the moveset from this game. Oh, you jerk. Okay, yeah, I fell for his feint that time. It's still better than the armadillos, but I don't know, dude. This is... my opinion of him is lowering. Can you do something different, please? Oh boy. These three again. Ow. Move. I was very tempted to get greedy there, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. I saw how that tracking tried to work. You tricky bitch. Marbus. Okay. Okay, better than the armadillos is really not saying much. I don't take it back, but it's not much. Okay. Oh, show me. Huh? I feel lied to. Or am I just blind and this is still the wrong color? Mm-hmm. Okay. Please try to grab me with something other than that. Oh my god. Okay, so that still works for them. Wrong. 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 What? Wrong. Oh, ah, damn it. Muscle memory kicked in. At least he doesn't, I don't think, okay, there it is. So you can. Although, I don't know if him having one arm influenced that. Come on. Wrong. Wrong. Ah, god damn it, muscle memory. Come on. Let's try that one more time. Okay, so... Not quite Ryu. Okay, he just died. So, yeah, and it happened a couple times in a row there, too. So, I mean, my best guess is maybe with two arms, somehow he's able to break your guard, and then the active frames for the grab are still there, and so it grabs you. But then for some reason with one arm, it wasn't. Because I was able to block one arm guards. That was so weird. I mean, I suppose who would have called it for a Ninja Gaiden game being weird? But not usually weird in that way. Oh, come on. He wants to dance. But I'm a terrible dancer. I didn't even dance at my own wedding. I don't remember. Was there an item in the lava? I think there was, but like, whatever. Oh my god. We're all learning new things today. I didn't know you could block some grabs. And apparently we get to see some weird interaction with the delimbing system here that I somehow doubt was fully intended. Oh. You could in the original, but I mean, we both know what that actually means for this game. I don't know how I'd feel about the marionettes being introduced earlier here. Ah! Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was remembering that. Yo, guys. Thank you. Ugh. All right, where's the other one? For a moment, I was gonna be mad if the game was about to not give me the OT there. Fuck's Ryu breathing hard for? Oh, invisible wall work. I think it's lunar time. Actually, let's give the Falcon Tunnels a chance. I can't see my targets. Ow. Not quite what I meant to do there. Okay, I wasn't expecting the guy to just drop dead there. Where's... good old Ninja Gaiden AI. Hope Zed doesn't fuck me over too much. That's right, I forgot about the ghost fish here. Shoutouts to Ninja Gaiden 04 Black and Sigma for telling you to use the flails, but then low-key, like, of the heavy weapons, flails are not that great for Ghostfish. Some of the other options. Actually stupid in that game. Granted, the other ways are a little more like exploits, I guess.
Our power is absolute.
Although maybe not. Maybe exploit isn't a good word for it. Whoa. A little bit of slowdown. Yeah, I'm not fighting you unless these guys are dead. Okay. All right. Oh boy. I appreciate them making the lava pool less of a pool and more of a solid surface. As funny as it was to swim through lava, I'm surprised I actually made that timing. Oh. Oh! Interesting. I feel like Zed's treating me pretty well over here. Now the Gajas. Crap. Sure would be nice to see the guy who's shooting the giant lasers at me. Alright, I think we're done with Gajas now. I'm surprised that hit him, to be honest. Oh, nope. I knew he was gonna hit me with that one of these times. Oh! I avoided this grab so many times. God damn it. Ow. Oh, please stop doing this. Damn it! I'm very neutral on them removing the jellyfish trap here. Because it's like, for me, on the one hand, it's like, I feel like the game isn't hurt by removing that, but it also was kind of funny. I don't know. Maybe the funny points alone are worth pointing out that it wasn't a great idea to remove those. Maybe that's the correct way to think about this. Okay. Maybe the big heavy scythe is not the best weapon to fight Ghostfish with. Now I can just buy all these. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I also noticed they shortened the downtime at the end of the combo for just spamming X on the flails. In general, more weapons are just effective at spamming very basic combos against Ghostfish here, though. They're not the staggered reset causers that they are in the first game. I suppose Wolf is coming up. I should probably do something about his helpers. Oh. I already have all my Nippo leveled up. So the that Jewel of the Demon Seal I missed is even less important. Yes, yes, it's Wolf.
You shall kneel before the true might of the greater fiends. Infernal abyss of annihilation!
Okay. Nice. I suppose that's also a thing that can happen. I don't know if it's better or worse to have him. Oh. I always forget how much of a brawler Wolf actually is. Oh. I'm alive. Okay. He makes such funny noises while he's dying. I think of all the English voice acting in this game, my favorite is Wolf. That actor had such a fun time with the job. It's so clear. Whoop. Hang on a second. All right. I'm gonna go grab a beer because we're getting to the end. Wolf is fun. He's very fun. He's also more of a challenge than I think I used to give him credit for. Because, like, especially if you've been, say, skipping Tests of Valor or something. Oh, okay, yeah, you do that. Fair enough. Barnum, thank you so much for popping in. I know you know. Streaming is so much better when you have someone chatting. Appreciate it. And thank you for the follow. I do... Yeah, thanks. Have a good evening. I hope you sleep well. I play Ninja Gaiden pretty often, so hopefully I won't... After Master Ninja on this, I probably won't be playing Vanilla Sigma 2 ever again. Good night. Oh. Dude. I gotta give these guys credit. That was kind of clever. Tonva? Nah. Bam. What's next? Oh. Oh. I think next is actual Tonfa time. Ooh. Okay. I could not see you to react to you. How very kind of the camera to do that sort of shit to me. Okay, please do not turn my back on the enemies again, game. Ooh. That was fun. As much fun as going somewhere and holding Y can be. Okay, so all the positive energy I had for Wolf, I have the opposite energy for Alexei. Alexei is the worst and he is the weirdest. Okay. Man, if you want a weapon to just be lazy with, it's really hard to beat the Tonfa in this game. Ooh. Oh, you guys again. This is a rather rude environment to put me in while I'm fighting you. Oh, that's not. Hello? Come on. Oh, okay. There we are. Not a problem at all. What do we have now? Oh, you guys ain't stopping me. Oh. Kind of surprised you didn't lose a limb. I was about to say, are these guys just made of tougher stuff? Are they just built different? Okay. I remember you gotta go right first, I think. Oh. Hello? Oh, finally, I knocked the limb off of one of those guys. Really? Ooh. I liked that. Like just kidding, and coming out of an online. Wow, that whiffs a lot more than I remember it doing. Please die. Thank you. Okay. Fun enough. Fun enough. What do we have in here? Ghost fish. Can I still do this? No. That does not in fact work. Good to know that things that used to work don't anymore. And things that used to not work do. Or at least they work better. Okay. Sudden music change. Very sudden music change. Oh. That's why the music changed. No more Devil's Way mushrooms. Oh no. Huh. I forgot how actually ridiculous some of the combo strings could be for the Devorian flails. That's actually real fun. So, is this a Resetsu? Nope, just an empty thing. Just a gore cocoon. There we go, gore cocoon. That's what I'm looking for. I feel like there were more enemies here than in the original, but you know, that's just par for the course at this point. Okay, we're coming up to Alexei soon, I'm pretty sure. Oh, first this area though. You bastard, you ended my combo. That was an organic 76 hit combo? Okay, just for gory and flail things. Oh. They're actually fighting me a lot more here this time. Okay. None of these have been Resetsu. Normally you've fought at least 2 Resetsu so far. There we go. Still a chump for Resetsu's grabs. It's fine. Really? Okay. He didn't do a grab until I couldn't see the animation of him doing a grab, which means I should have been more cautious about in case he was doing a grab, but that is certainly an obliteration technique. Good job, Ryu. I think that's the way to continue, and this is the way to continue. So what is this? Ah. A save point that is totally easy to miss. Because of course. Did they take out the enemies in here? I think they took out the enemies that are in here. Interesting. Probably just use the scythe again, because it's such an easy weapon to use against bosses. Alexei! Ow. Oh. Okay. I was about to say, where's the Alexei that's like constantly grab spamming me? Easy.
What a fool.
Indeed. Easy fight, easy life. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a drink. Because the next section should be relatively easy. Ah. Have a stout. Raise your glass to the new year. Wonderful. Okay. Unless you are underage, in which case you should not be drinking alcohol. You know what? Every time. Always worth it. Alright. Let's get on with it then. Trying to remember what comes next. Depending on the enemy type, I might change this. This is fine. Can you not sneak up on my backside, please? Thank you. You know, it's really odd. I think these enemies have less health than they usually do. Oh. All right. No. Were they expecting me to use devil weight mushrooms on them? I'm so confused about that. Boom, boom. Oh. I think I want the lunar for a bit. Oh, you bitch! Good old camera, not even showing me the closest enemies. Alright, I think that's a good check for how ridiculous these purple ninjas actually are. They survive UTs that kill most delimitable enemies instantly. Good of the soundtrack to just suddenly change. Not jarring at all. Bust them for adding this bridge. I am perfectly okay with them adding this bridge into this section of the game. I say that. Okay. Nice try, buddy. Alright, for sure, point to Farnham there about the auto-aim. Because that was kind of miserable. Okay. I think the next fight's just through this door. Basically. Might be a little more, but it's not, if there is, it's not much. Man, they really wanted me to use Nimbo here. They probably didn't actually know what they were doing, and that's probably the more accurate assessment, but... Alright, Fiend Genshin. Come on, buddy. Ooh. Nice of him to be doing the counterattack and also still be getting hit. Stop dropping my inputs, game. Ow. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop here. And there we go. And now Elizabeth. I for sure thought she was about to... Okay. Oh. I wasn't expecting her to do a full 360, no reaction time allowed move like that. Oh. Ow. Stop it! Okay. She stopped. My input got eaten. My input got eaten again. Only one. Oh. Ah. That one was completely avoidable. I just reacted to it like it was going to be faster. I'm whiffing so many of these chances. Well. Shit. Am I dead? I would have been. Forgot how much damage that attack does, too. I wish I could figure out when she was vulnerable. Play it safe. Barely took any damage against Genshin. Used up a lot of healing items against Elizabeth. It's about right. Okay. We're almost at the end of this game. It's great. Why is this here? What is this blasphemy? Why is that not chopping them in half? Team Ninja, what the fuck? I'm curious. I don't remember something. What was Underworld drop? XX forward Y. Y. Oh. There we are. Good old shuriken. Of all the random places for them to add a fight, that really is a weird one. Really thinking on it. Does not look like we will be finishing the game with over 100k. He places the hearts. Oh, and we're just cutting to the fight, huh? Probably wanna... Ooh! Alright, I should go ahead and use that. Oh. He really is just a big sitting duck whenever he's doing that. You just gotta deal with taking damage when you hit the ground, but like, you do more damage to his life bar than he does to yours when you do that.
Fiend, fearless and supreme.
Okay. I think I need the cannon, but I don't remember if you need the cannon or the bow for this part. Damn it. Okay. Let's go. Almost done with this game. This boss and then phase 2. It's a shame this is such a slow process though. Let's keep this a-going. Alright. Oh. That quickly, huh? I could just keep shooting at it before. Now I actually have to alternate. There's what, 2 more of those left? Ugh. I guess they were like, we don't want to just do rule of 3, but then 2's too short, 4's too many, you know? I would have probably kept this to 3 and then just had him progressively add new things to do along this, rather than forcing it to be basically the same every time. Oh well. This is like, my only issue with this fight really is that it's kind of, it's too long for how easy it is. Stop it. Like, if you're gonna make me alternate your face and your... Oh my god. If you're gonna keep making me alternate your face and your stomach like this, then... Also, I don't remember that flame attack. I'm not saying it's new, I'm saying I just don't remember it. Where he spits out the flames that come and fly at you. I don't know, maybe that was the thing you could do in the first game, I just don't remember it because it's easy to stun lock him in that one. First game, as in NG2, not Sigma 2. Such a weird thing. There's, in mission mode in NG2, they set one of the missions in this area, and I dislike how long it is, if I'm honest. Even if it's like, it's kind of this game's, or NG2's take on Eternal Legend, but then it's so long. Alright. Oh, come on, really? It's making me fight for that last hit. All right. That's right. This is such a weird... Ah! Please stop getting yourself hit by that. Good to know they didn't really change any of the weird boss behavior. Dragon Sword? Ah, he actually got me with it that time. The trick I remembered, it still kind of works. Okay. Nice try. Ah, here we go. No, come back. And done. All right. We beat him. We beat Mentor. This is so much easier than in G2 Mentor.
Ryu?
I'm just gonna skip through that. Skip ahead. This is the scene of him returning the sword. We can end off on that one. That's a good one. I like that scene. To rest forever, or at least until the next game when he doesn't have the dragon sword for reasons. Alright, skipping all that. Clear Mentor. Alright. I did it. I finished it. Yeah, it's still Sigma 2. It's still a very neutered version of Ninja Gaiden 2 with some very odd frustrations along the way. Yeah. Timed out actually pretty perfectly. I like to have about 3-hour streams, been a little over 3 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and initiate the end of the game, end of this. I appreciate everyone watching. I appreciate you stepping in, Farnham, to hang out for a bit. Farnham the Drunk, amazing Ninja Gaiden 2 player. Competes for world records in the NG2 Master Ninja speedrun. He's outstanding at the game. Yeah. I haven't even done any of the haven't done any of the chapter challenge stuff, have I? Nope. I probably figured I don't want to do any of this stuff until I've unlocked at least Master Ninja. Alright. So I've unlocked I have Master Ninja. I'm gonna play that next when I play this. We'll probably take a little break from this. I know I haven't streamed it that much, but I don't want to jump straight into a Master Ninja playthrough. I have a few games on my list that I want to go through. Mark of the Ninja, Aragami, for example. I've never played Aragami. I have played Mark of the Ninja. Actually, one of the first games I ever tried to stream, by the way. So I don't know. I might play one of those next. I have a large list of games on Steam to go through that I wanted to stream, so I will probably be alternating between some Ninja Gaiden title and any of those. So thanks for watching. Have yourself a fantastic evening. And by the way, when I press exit, it's not actually going to exit the game because they forgot to actually program that in. The PC version is terrible.